Happy morning, all of you. I am Professor Anand Kumar Das. Today I am going to share with you all under do you know form of GD. There are two types of GD, form of GD and types of GD. And under each category there are different types of GDs are available, which are being conducted nowadays by most of the institutions, organizations all over the world. And in advance, you are supposed to know because you are supposed to know in advance, because you will be going appearing for any interview and you do not know what are the forms and types of GD, what they are going to conduct. Total mismatch. It might possible you will not be able to participate in the GD and you may get fail also at the same time, because if you are not ready, it might possible you got ready for open GD and they are conducting manuscript GD and memorized GD. Then what will happen? You are supposed to know all the form of GD. That is very important. That is known as awareness about all GDs. I have already uploaded two videos on this. First one is how to crack any interview in India and abroad in first attempt. Second one was the do you know the difference between GD, group discussion, group exercise, GE, group task and debate. And this is the third video which under do you know form of GD. Then next video will be under types of GD or something like that. Okay. So there are altogether closed GD. First, you are supposed to know the meaning also. I will clear the meaning also. Open GD, jam, that is just a minute. Okay. Extempore, impromptu, and for last 5 years only, now all over the world, especially introduced by US. And now, as you know, if US has introduced something, entire world will follow that. Manuscript speech in institutions or organizations they have introduced, and memorized speech they have already introduced. Okay, so I will tell you all the meaning of this form of GD also. Let us start with the one by one. What is closed GD? Closed GD means the students are sitting in a circular type, a U-shaped or fishball method or any other method, whatever is being conducted by the organization or institutions. They will give you the topic, okay, and they will give you the preparation time for 30 seconds and 1 minute, not more than that, not more than 1 minute. And you are supposed to prepare for 1 minute whatever the topic. You can take the note also, prompt also, you can use the notes also. And after that you're supposed to speak minimum for 30 seconds and maximum for 2 minutes under this closed GD. And this is for heavy selection, not for rejection. Always remember, heavy selection. If any institutions or organization is conducting this closed GD, this is for heavy selection, not for rejection. But opposite of that is open GD. The name itself very clear. This is the tough GD. Almost 90% institutions or organization is conducting only this open GD as a first step. Always remember, for heavy rejection. Open GD always for heavy rejection. Okay. 10-15 topics will be given to you in a box, and they will choose, or they will tell you, means the candidates or participant to choose any leader among you, and that particular moderator or leader is supposed to pick any topic from the box, and that particular topic will be discussed among you all for next 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, and there may be participant number 10 to 20 also. It might possible for 10 minutes also. If there will be number of candidates will be more, then it will be more than, not more than 10 minutes. But if number of candidates appearing for group discussion is less, then time limit will be more. Always remember. And topic will be given by them. You are supposed to pick. It means your moderator, leader, whomsoever you will choose, and that moderator will choose the topic, and you are supposed to discuss for 10 minutes minimum, maximum 20 minutes, not more than that. And that open GD is for heavy rejection, because under this open GD everybody is supposed to speak minimum for 1 minute, at least twice or thrice interference in during the entire GD process by each and every member. If any member is silent, means say for example there are 10 members and 2-3 members are silent, and if the leader or initiator who has taken the initiative for that particular GD, if he is not encouraging them to say something, it might possible the interviewer will cancel that particular GD immediately after finishing. Very simple. Means null and void. That GD will not be valid. It means everybody is supposed to speak minimum. Only then you can say it's a healthy discussion and consensus should come. That is open GD, beauty part of that. Okay. Jam is very popular nowadays. Just a minute. As by the name itself, it is clear. Maximum you are supposed to speak for 1 minute. You will be given a topic. Say for example, Bimaru, bricks, mints, anything, any such abstract topic also. A very favorite topic to Me Too campaign also. Whether famous versus important, which is most important. You are supposed to speak for 1 minute. Capital punishment, corporal punishment, any topic, which is very familiar. Okay, nowadays. And pink pajama, something like that. Sometimes complete creative topic also. A ship docked in a harbor cannot face the storm. Let the sleeping dogs lie. I will tell you, I will give you all video all on this topic. Don't worry about that. Just simply watch my channel, subscribe my channel, and you will be getting notification for that one by one. You watch all those things already on my channel. More than 120 videos are there for your knowledge, information, exposure, both in Hindi, English. Watch that and you see after 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, what will be your knowledge, information, exposure. Okay. Jam is just a minute. You will be given a topic. Preparation time 30 seconds to 1 minute. After that, next 1 minute continuously. Yes, you are supposed to speak. You are not supposed to take any pause in between. And that will be for heavy rejection. Again, this is for heavy rejection. Because say for example, candidates are more, seats are limited, that interviewer is going for jam. Always remember, immediate rejection. They will not even allow you for 1 minute also. Within 30 seconds, they may stop you if you are not talking consistently or sense. If it is talking terror, immediately they will stop you within 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Or in English also, same time. Extempore, which is nowadays very important. This is also for heavy rejection. Impromptu is also for heavy rejection. These four are for heavy rejection. Extempore means by the name itself clear. This is for without any preparation. But you can use notes, you can use prompts, means bullet points, and after that you are supposed to speak, but it's not 1 minute. At least you can speak for 2 minutes also, because you are using notes and you are using prompt. But again, this is for heavy rejection, because it should be very concise, to the point, in terms of bullet point, and very meaningful, not meaningless, not even bit about the bush. You cannot bluff, to be very frank. That is extempore beauty part. Okay. And as I told, the GD means group discussion, means it's all about communication. They would like to check your communication skill, your complete 6 part of communication part. Okay. Effective reading, effective writing, effective speaking, effective listening, effective presentation, and effective interpretation. These 6 parts can be checked with the help of these group discussion part, and within 1 or 2 minutes or 10 minutes maximum, 20 minutes, they will be able to check decision making, problem solving part, leadership quality, initiative, whether you are an initiator or not, proactive leader or not, consistent leader or not, and persistent leader or not. Everything they will check. Mother tongue influence, your sentence arrangement, flow of thought, everything they will check within a minute also. That is the beauty part of JD. Okay. Impromptu, which is nowadays very important. On the spot, they will tell you to say few words, and you are supposed to do the practice. Say for example, on 26th January, on 15th August, on 2nd October, on Diwali, Dasera, Eid, and Holi. If your friend is telling you to say something, you are very popular among your friends, and you're supposed to say something on 26th January, and that is considered as impromptu. The same way during the interview also, they will tell you to say something, few words about anything. Nowadays very hot, Me Too company is very hot nowadays. Capital punishment, corporal punishment, Bimaru, bricks, mint, picks. There are several abstract topics are there which you are supposed to take into consideration. On the spot, you are supposed to say something, and there are no time fixed limit, but you are supposed to finish within a minute. It may be for 30 seconds to 45 seconds, not more than that. You might have heard the story of Lagan movie, Hindi movie Lagan, when the director Mr. Asutosh Gawarkar was supposed to narrate the story before the Amir Khan, and he was taking one lift in Mumbai. It was 30-story building, and he told that the particular director, Mr. Asutosh, you have only 2 minutes, and you're supposed to narrate that particular story of the Lagan movie within 2 minutes. If I will like, definitely I will go for that. and he started and he finished within 2 minutes. And Amir Khan told, yes, definitely I will finance that movie, and rest is history. Everybody know Lagan was a big hit. So that is impromptu. On the spot, say few words, advertisement on television. That is impromptu. Within 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, every advertisement is giving you one learning. That is nothing, that is impromptu. Very simple. You are supposed to be very quick, very fast, related to impromptu. And these two has been introduced just 5 years back by the US institutions organizations. So definitely US is the benchmark for the entire country, entire world you can say, and they will definitely go for that. And nowadays by almost 80% institutions organizations, they are now following for their admission interview process or job interview process, which I heard, manuscript speech and memorized speech. What is the difference between these two? I will tell you very frankly. Manuscript speech, just like novel. So say for example, you have written something and you are supposed to you are supposed to read out. That is effective reading. Nowadays they are checking effective reading also. Like a CEO, like a leader, like a manager, like a HOD, like a faculty, like administrator. They are checking these qualities. How you are reading that particular speech. That is in the form of speech. That is manuscript. Manuscript is written speech. Okay, you are supposed to read it out. So during reading part, they will check your when you are taking pause, whether punctuation marks is being taken into consideration or not, what is your tone, what is your pitch, what is your eyes movement, everything they will check. Then again your English part, your pronunciation, your MTI influence, again, and active, whether people are listening to you or not, whether it's a boring, interesting, useful for you or not, or others. So under this part there are several things which they will check. And the next part is memorize speech. They will tell you to memorize the speech and then say something, that particular speech. Say for example, they have given you a CEO speech of 1 page, manager speech of 1 page, HOD speech of 1 page, director speech of 1 page, a principal speech of 1 page. You are supposed to say something on that, and you are supposed to mug up, memorize those speech. Then you are supposed to say something. Again, the same thing will be checked for you. And nowadays, these are being taken into consideration in most of the world organization, all over the world by the institutional organization. Nowadays, I think I came to know, I heard this in India also, top 5-6 top institute or 10 institute has taken into consideration this part, and they are also conducting for last 2 years. These two parts also they have included in their admission interview and job interview by the most of the multinational company. They are also using this, but I am not sure. But in US I am sure they are conducting these two parts. But in India I am not sure, because not a single student has told me that as of now any institute has conducted this part. But if I will come to know that, but for that particular institute, definitely I will tell you the name, which institute is conducting. But in US, definitely US all top 20 institute nowadays in organization, Fortune 500 companies are also going for that. Very simple. And not in US, almost all developed countries are following this manuscript speech also, a memorized speech also. Just search on Google, you will get the information, because nowadays everything is available on Google. But in India, at present, there are no availability regarding this manuscript only and memorized speech. So I think you might have got something. I will again request, subscribe my channel, share this with, my channel, share this with your family, friend, relatives, whosoever is preparing for any such exams, or not even for, even though they are not preparing for exam, but for knowledge, information, learning, exposure, they are supposed to go watch my video. They will have complete learning. My dear, it's my challenge. And if as a student you are preparing for any exam in India, for India or abroad, any exam, I am telling you, that is my guarantee, you will be able to crack these exams if you are following my video. Very simple, for next 3 to 6 months. That's it, not more than that, if you are already expert in that. Okay, thank you so much. May God bless you. The happy beginning.